Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Martin from NY. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Today's blog is about what I call the 3 ways to achieve your goals. Alright, 3 ways to achieve your goals. This is basically what I consider to be the foundation of the proper psychology to achieve whatever you want, whether it's success in network marketing or anything in life, period. Alright, I want to talk about the 3 ways to achieve your goals. Alright, let's get into it. Number 1 is what I call the fear factor. The fear factor is what pretty much stops most people from doing anything. They wind up being immobilized from the fear of failure, which drives a lot of people to never do anything at all. So many people stop doing or never even try to do anything because of the fear of failure. Alright, that is a terrible way to live your life. If you are living in fear of failure or in fear of anything. Alright, fear is nothing more than emotion, and actually it's an action signal. It's a signal to tell us to prepare for something. Alright, what happens all the time is people get caught up in the emotion of fear and feed into the fear and never take it for the signal that it tells them, which it basically tells you to prepare for something in the near future. Instead, they get caught up in the actual fear itself and they indulge in the fear and they never actually embark upon whatever it is that the fear was telling them to prepare for. Alright? Fear tells you to prepare for something, probably a new experience or something like that, because you need to accomplish that or take that on in order to grow. Alright? By just kneeling down and bowing down to fear, that will stunt your growth mentally, psychologically, emotionally, which is how a lot of people just get stuck in ruts in their life and they do not know how to get out of them. Alright? Do not bow down to fear. Listen to fear. Fear tells you prepare and move forward. That's how you get over fear, the fear factor. Alright, this one is called the art of giving. The art of giving is basically a psychological paradigm shift in the way you think about doing business or just dealing with people in general. The idea of giving without want is what you have to become very familiarized with if you want to become successful. You need to be able to give without want for anything in order to achieve your goals. Because one universal law is that if you give without want, the universe will reward you. Okay? You need to understand that. That is what the most powerful and most successful people live by. They give without want. Alright? If you give and immediately expect to get something in return, or worse yet, if you don't do anything unless you're going to get something immediately in return, you will not get anywhere. If you take your life and you basically use it to enrich other people's lives, just by the law of the universe, it will come back around to you tenfold. Okay? That is the power of giving. Alright, you need to give as much as you can, give selflessly as much as you can, and you will receive tenfold. For instance, an example, you start becoming the person who, gives a quarter, a dollar, a dime, whatever it is, out to the poor, or, giving even in the smallest ways, like just giving a smile to somebody. You induce a better state in other people if you just smile at them. Give a smile. A smile gives a lot. You've just now induced joy in someone's life. How that will come back around to you, you'll be known as that guy, that likable guy or girl that's around. Oh, that's the smiley person. They'll think about you. Who knows? They may have an opportunity and you may be the person in their eye that they're thinking about because you're the person that made them smile. You gave and it came back around to you. You have to learn how to give without want. That is a huge concept that successful people all do and all know well. Alright? Give without want. Let's move on. Okay. This is the power of focus. Alright. Basically, what this is telling us is that the way the human mind is, whatever we focus on is what we believe. Whatever we focus on becomes our reality. Alright? That's just the way the human mind works. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Have you ever thought that somebody did something terrible to you? Somebody did something so horrific to you, and you began to boil up all this anger and animosity towards them, and you came to realize that it didn't even happen like that. They didn't even do anything, and all of a sudden you were back to liking them instantaneously. You see how the mind can just shift on whatever it focuses on. That's the state in which you become. So basically, if you focus on achieving joy and wealth and pleasure in your life, you will, by just natural law, be attracted towards those elements and towards those places in your life. All right? If you focus on negative things, you're going to have a negative life. You're going to have a negative impact on people. If you focus on being happy, being full of joy, on focus on achieving, okay, you will achieve things. All right? The law of focusing is a major thing. Yeah, so basically just remember, whatever you focus on becomes your reality. All right? All right, the things I just told you right now, it takes time to learn and master that. Basically, it takes time to develop a skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. You basically have to practice these mindsets and these psychological shifts on a daily basis all the time in order to achieve that greatness that we all know is inside of you. Okay? That's basically my message for you guys today. All right? This is Martin from NY. As always, I big up OBA. The $5 startup turnkey business, which is amazing. It's done amazing things for me. I think it's just an incredible product, an incredible business model. I mean, $5. I mean, you can get a drink at the bar, or you can get a $5 business that will turn into a residual income that will feed your children's children. I mean, $5 can get you drunk, or $5 can get you your dreams. I mean, which one would you rather have? All right, so let's connect. All right, let's help make your life a masterpiece. All right, this is Martin from NY. Get at me, Bankroll Marketing.